All right, the workouts are done. It's now time for the end of the day stretching. Often people tend to leave the stretches because either A, it's boring, or B, they're so knackered that they just want to rest or get something to eat or drink and just tend to overlook them. But here's a few reasons why I would do these stretches on a daily basis. Number one, it's going to help you look after your muscles. It's going to help you get back to function as well as possible, and that also obviously includes the workouts we're doing here. Number two, it's going to reduce the chances of injury. Alongside injury reduction, it's going to help improve your posture. Most people think of posture as just sort of standing up tall, but if you think about it from a side position here, when we're sort of rounded shouldered, heads dropping, stomach tends to stick out. And so by improving posture, it's going to help us just pull our shoulders back, keep us nice and upright, hips forward, so it's going to reduce the appearance of the stomach here. It's going to push the chest out. It's going to keep your head up. So it's just going to elongate the body and make you look slimmer than when we're in poor posture, being pulled down by tightness, by being pulled down by tight muscles on there. So what I'm going to do is try and keep this routine as short as possible. Number one, great stretch for the upper body. This is going to open up the shoulders, reduce the tension in the chest and the shoulders here, and just look to pull the shoulder blades back. So all you need is either a pillar or a door frame. Pop the arm in about 90 degrees and then shift the arm up a couple of inches. Run it in from there and just rotate the body, relax it, nice and relaxed. Just rotate the body away from the arm, so you're trying to look right around the corner here. Keep the arm relaxed, keep the shoulder relaxed, and just turn this chest away. And you should get a nice stretch coming in here. This is stretching your pec muscles, which insert into your breastbone and then into your upper arm here. And then just breathe and relax from there. Just hold that stretch. You just want to take it to the point of feeling the stretch here. If it's too much, the nerves aren't going to relax and you're not going to release the tension. But again, you've always got to take it to the point of where you can feel the stretch. Breathe and relax and hold it there. What we're going to look for on this stretch is around about 30 to 40 seconds. And then once you're done, take it into the other arm. I won't demonstrate because obviously you've seen that from there. And just turn the opposite way, just to relax that out and stretch the upper body. And this will take the shoulders from sort of that position and should hopefully, if you do it often enough, relax the chest muscles and just bring the shoulders back from there. The next stretches we're going to do are for the trunk and downwards. We'll do these from the floor position. Number two, soles of the feet together, hands behind you, just keep nice and upright, soles of the feet together, and then either pull the heels in or just shift your bum in closer towards the heels and relax, and just let the knees drop out from the side here. We're looking to stretch out these tight inner thigh muscles here, which will affect all your lunges and your lower body work. And same again, about 30 seconds, just let it relax there. Breathe nice and steady, take nice deep breaths in and out, and the knees will slowly over the 30 seconds, just drop a little bit further from there. Once you've done your 30 seconds worth on that stretch here, we're going to take it to the main muscles, the hip flexors. When these are tight, it tends to give an anterior tilt at the pelvis. And what this does is sticks the tummy out automatically from there. And what we're trying to do is pull the pelvis back to flatten out the stomach and release the tension in the hip flexors. Equally, when we have tight hip flexors, this can be a big cause towards lower back pain. So what we want to do here, one foot up to 90 degrees. This one here, take it slightly back, so it's not vertical, it's slightly back. If you need to, if you're on hard ground, just put a cushion under this knee here. Keep as tall as you can, and then just rock forwards. Imagine this hip bone here has a light on it, and you're trying to shine it upwards. So you're going to push forwards, and then turn that hip upwards. Clench this right bottom cheek, push that hip forwards, nice and tall, because one of your hip flexors actually inserts into your rib cage here, so that's the reason for keeping the upper body nice and upright. And just rock forward and hold that there. And you should get a real good stretch coming through this hip flexor. Hold this one a little bit longer, about 45 seconds worth. If you want to increase the stretch, and if you're flexible enough to do so, just pull the foot, the heel, up towards the bum. One hand, two hands, but make sure you're keeping upright. There's no point doing it if you're leaning forwards. Stick to the knee inversion, and then just rock forwards a bit further, and that will really bring the stretch on a little bit further. Holding that 45 seconds, breathing, just to relax, and then slowly lower the foot and swap it over to the other leg. The next stretch we'll take you to is for the hamstrings and the calf on the back of the leg. For this one here, bring one sole of foot into the knee, and then all you're going to do is just hands on your calf, and I would tend to put it on the outside. take a big deep breath in and let your head drop towards the knee. Depending on your flexibility here in your lower back and in your hamstrings, depends how far you're going to get down. But just looking to put whichever leg is long, push that hip backwards as you start to go down towards the knee. And really just look to relax. Every out breath you might just drop a little bit further. And just keep relaxing, just let the breath drop, and as I say, you'll drop a little bit further from here. What we'll then go to after about 30-40 seconds, just sit upright slightly and then pull the toes backwards while still pushing the hip back, just to lengthen the back of the leg into the calf. If you're really not flexible enough to grab hold of the toes, then A, you need to be doing this exercise, but B, maybe get a hand towel, tin towel, wrap it around the sole, the ball of the foot, upright, and just look to relax and pull the foot backwards. You might find this stretch better with trainers on rather than barefoot. Keep it tall, pull the toes backwards and hold that for 30 seconds. And then the last stretch we'll do, once you've done both sides obviously, great one for the lower back, the hips. And what you're going to do is lie flat on your back, straighten yourself up, bring one knee up to 90 degrees, arms out to the side. Let that leg just roll over. So this hip, this bum comes off the floor, but what we don't want is the same side shoulder must stay on the floor. If it starts to come up, then you're very stiff. We need to just pull back and then go again, let the breath out, and eventually, depending on how flexible you are, you might get to there and just relax, breathe out. Hold this stretch for anything from a minute to 2 minutes. Just relax on this one. Close your eyes if needed, let all the breath out. And you might occasionally get a little crack in your back, that's fine. That's just you taking the stretch beyond usual range. And just relax. If you want to take the stretch a little bit further for the upper back, turn your head the way the leg has come from. And just breathe and relax. And then once you've hit the minute to 2 minutes, slowly roll back over, bring the foot over, straighten yourself up, and then repeat with the other side. Left leg or other leg up to 90, let it roll, turn the head, breathe out. And then as I say, over the period of that stretch, as you breathe, the leg will relax and the lower back and all those muscles around there will just relax and let the leg drop just a little bit further. If you can build that into your daily routine, ideally a couple of times a day, but if not, once, maybe at the end of the day, because there's a lot of talk about stretching out after a workout, but when you've got a build-up of lactic acid, sometimes the muscles and the nervous system aren't going to relax that much to allow you a full stretch. So don't feel that you've missed the stretch by not doing it straight after the workout, that's fine. Even if it's an hour or so later, even if it's at the end of the day, put these in, they'll improve your posture and muscle condition as well.